Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about family rules. So first, I want you to look at these pictures. Which is the funniest and why? For me, picture number 3 is the funniest because the parents are dropping the babies on the sand. What about you? Please think about this before class so we can share. Now, think about this. What advice did your parents give you when you were a teenager? Did you listen to them or were you annoyed? Please think about at least one so we can share during class. Now go to your student book page 21, exercise number 4. Here we have to match the sentence halves to make sensible pieces of advice for parents with teenagers. For example, we have you should help them do well at school. You shouldn't let them. That's right. The correct answer should be smoke. Please pause your video and work on the rest. Okay, it's time to check. You should make them keep their rooms clean. You should tell them not to believe everything they hear. Very good. You should warn them not to take drugs. You should encourage them to stay healthy. You should ask them not to play their music too loud. And you should expect them to respect their elders. Very good. Let's continue. Please read the sentences again. Identify the first verb in each of the sentences. Once you finish, think about what follows these verbs. Pause your video, please. Okay, so let's see the verbs that you had to circle. We had help, let, make, tell, warn, encourage, ask, and expect. After these verbs, what we have are objects and verbs. Some of the verbs, if you noticed, are in base form. Do, smoke, and keep. But other verbs are in infinitive form, with to. For example, to believe, to take, to stay, to play, and to respect. Today we're looking at some verb patterns. So now, what I want you to do is to please match each of the sentences to the correct structure. For example, offer helping each other. Here we have a verb, offer. What is helping? Is that an infinitive, object, a gerund, object plus gerund, or object plus base form? Yeah, here we have verb plus gerund. Offer helping. Pause your video while you read the rest and match them. Okay, let's go ahead and check. Help your siblings finish their chores. Here we have verb, object, base form. Help is the main verb, your siblings the object, and the base form, finish. Remind them to clean up their rooms. This is verb plus object plus infinitive. Remind is the main verb, them the object, and to clean up the infinitive verb. Don't forget to share. Here we have verb plus infinitive. Don't forget is the main verb and to share the infinitive. Spend time playing together. Here we have verb plus object plus a gerund. Spend is our main verb. Then we have time, that is the object, and playing, that is our verb in gerund. Excellent. Let's continue. Note that in some books you will find infinitive, to plus verb, or infinitive plus to, for example, to run or to eat. And the base form, the verb, or infinitive without to, run and eat. This is going to depend on the book, okay? Now, look at this chart. Here we have some verbs that are followed by a gerund. Avoid, begin, continue, deny, don't mind, enjoy, fancy, finish, give up, hate, keep, like, love, and prefer. Other verbs are followed by an infinitive, basically to plus verb. Some examples are agree, decide, forget, hope, imagine, learn, need, offer, plan, promise, refuse, seem, threaten, try, want, would like, would love, would prefer. Others take the verb plus base form, such as can, could, might, may, must, should, will, would. If you notice, all of these are modal verbs. We can also have some verbs that take an object and an infinitive. Advise, allow, ask, encourage, expect, invite, pay, remind, teach, tell, want, and would like. And of course, some verbs take an object and the base form of our next verb. Help, let, and make are some examples. Great, let's continue. Now, please, I want you to match these phrases always avoid, remember, invite, and let to the next part of the sentences. Everyone help, everyone to participate, fighting over things, and to work together. Pause your video, please. Okay, let's go ahead and check. You should have always avoid fighting over things. Remember to work together. Invite everyone to participate. Let everyone help. Great. Now please go to your student book page 141. Here we need to underline the correct form of the verb to complete this text. For example, Steve and I decided to get married when we were 18. Great. Pause your video and work on the rest. Okay, let's check. Our, our parents warned us not to rush into anything. I don't think any of them wanted us to go through with it, but to their credit, they helped us to buy our house. And they didn't mind taking care of our children when they came along. Even though I dreaded my mother in law coming over, I must say she was fantastic. So now we feel that whatever our kids want to do, we are ready to let them make their own mistakes. Great. Now please go to your student book page 21. Here we have to complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. Pause your video while you work on this, please. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and check. My family always avoids talking about politics or religion. B. My parents always encourage me to save money for a rainy day, basically when we are in difficult times. C. I don't mind lending money to my brothers and sisters. D. My father taught me to drive. E. My parents always let me stay out past midnight. F. When I finish studying, I want to travel. G. I would rather do something active than spend my time sitting at home watching TV. H. I hope to start a family of my own one day. Great. Now please go to student book page 141 exercise number 2. Here you need to complete the sentence with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. Pause your video please. Okay, let's go ahead and check letter A. My mother taught me to cook. Guys, we're going to check the rest of this during our class, okay? I will see you then. Bye bye!